Well, my name's Michael McGovern, and I've been at Cardinal Newman College for about 26 years, and I'm in charge of psychology. Psychology essentially is about studying human behaviour. So the idea is that you focus on particular aspects of human behaviour. So you'll do hopefully very interesting things like why do people develop phobias, why do autistic people behave in the way that they do. And so in paper 2 you'll be looking at 20 aspects of human behaviour. Then hopefully you'll move across to paper 1, and then you'll actually do research yourself. So you'll actually go out and you'll actually go and do experiments, observations in coffee shops, questionnaires with students hopefully about interesting things like interpersonal attraction. So these are the sorts of things you'll be doing, and then in the second year you'll become a wondrous writer. So you're trying to write like a psychologist, and you'll look at areas such as crime, the environment and mental health issues. So the things that we focus on in terms of mental health are schizophrenia, depression and phobias. As psychology is a sort of social science, so it's all about studying human behaviour, the sort of subjects that students could choose are things like economics, surprisingly, because that's about studying economic behaviour, and sociology as well, because that's again studying society. So someone who's really interested in studying human behaviour, those are the two main subjects that would sort of complement it. Life is about managing and working with people, so the idea would be that obviously you need to understand people, because you'll be interacting with people all through your life, whether you're working in groups in terms of the workplace, or even in terms of particular professions such as marketing, advertising. So understanding human behaviour is obviously the key to life generally. But generally, in terms of Newman College, a third of the students who do psychology tend to go on to do psychology at degree level. Obviously, when they go on to do their degree, they can then choose particular modules. So they end up going into all different careers. Sometimes they're going to advertising, marketing, human resource management, when you're managing people in terms of recruiting staff, etc. So it leads as a sort of a starting point for varied careers in the future. Generally, in the last 3 years, psychology in terms of its performance has been in the top 25% around the country in terms of student progress. So students tend to go to all the top universities, the Russell Group universities and many others as well. One of the classic questions that's always asked at parents' evenings is about the amount of maths that's involved in psychology, because obviously it is a science. I would say the maths is obviously essentially GCSE level, grade C, and obviously we just top it up during the course when you have to do things like stat tests and use mathematical techniques to analyse data. But the maths content should not be overstated. The subject matter myself I'm really interested in, the idea of trying to understand human behaviour at an individual level. Now, sociology will do it more of a macro level, but we'll do it at an individual level. So obviously that's fascinating, trying to gain those insights. But if I'm being very honest, it's just that I think the students at Newman College are just lovely students. So you're drawn by not just the subject material, but by the nature of the students you teach.